Hey y'all, it's Curly and I'm coming to y'all with a highlight and contour routine, and I'm so excited to do this for y'all. I don't have anything on my face. Maybe I should start putting stuff on my face. So to prime my face, I'm going to be using my Bare Minerals Prime Time primer, and it won't come out the pump for me no more. Ooh, it used to didn't come out the pump for me, but that's way too much. Like, that's too much. But you're just gonna put it on your face. I already have my eyebrows done, but you're just gonna put it on your face and you're gonna massage it into your skin. And people be like, what I need a primer for? And primer to me is just like a cover for your skin, so that if your foundation has like bad stuff in it, it's kind of like a thin layer of protection. Y'all know how you used to be little and y'all used to have like screen on the door, and then you had the door and the screen was so like mosquitoes and other bugs couldn't come in. That's what primer is. So to do my highlight and contour, I'm going to be using a darker foundation, and I use this on my my everyday fall look. It's the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation in the shade Clove, and yes, it is like a shade or two darker than me, and no, I do not care. And I feel like when your foundation is, you can't do anything when your foundation is too light for your face. Like, you can't put anything on your face to fix it. It's going to be always light. But if you have a darker foundation, you can brighten it up with some concealer. You can brighten the areas of your face and it won't look as dark. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this lighting is better than the lighting that was in my bathroom. So I have all this foundation on my face, and I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and just blend this out. Okay, I think I did a good job of blending and making myself look 2 whole shades darker than my face. I look so chocolatey. But it's gonna work out, like it's going to. The sun's coming out. Bright side. Look at the bottom of my beauty blender. It's normally tan and it's just so brown. My other eyelash. Now that we have our foundation on, we put on our primer, we have on our foundation, we are going to move into concealer. And concealer, okay. Some people buy concealer to cover up spots on their face. Okay, yes, that is what concealer is for, to cover up spots. Then in other cases, people buy concealer and put it on their face to brighten certain areas. So when I say I'm using concealer, I'm actually using a brighter concealer from Bobbi Brown. This one is called, this is the Creamy Concealer in Sand, and it's brighter than the normal concealer that I use, but I told you I'm trying to use it to contrast, first of all, my dark face, and to show you what a highlight actually is, the brightening of your face. So since this is a creamy concealer, I don't like to use brushes. I like to use my fingers, because I feel like with brushes I apply way too much, and then I'd be looking like a ghost, and then I'd be like, what the heck? What the chopsticks. Okay, so I have some on my finger, and a little bit of this creamy concealer goes a long way. So let's see it. See that? I kind of like this color, and I haven't used this color before. I don't want to put too much of it on because I don't want it to be so bright, but I do want the highlight. And normal areas that I highlight is the heights of my cheekbones, the top to the bridge of my nose, and a little bit around my forehead. Not too much, because my forehead isn't really big, so I got like a 3 head, so it don't really work if I had too much concealer up there and nowhere to put it. And I also contour right above my lip and my chin. Well, I highlight. I think I said I contour. Okay, now that you looking like an Indian, you're going to go back again and you're going to get your beauty blender and you're going to blend that concealer out. Can y'all see that highlight though? The brightening of the center of my face, and the way the natural light is hitting me is making it look brighter than what it actually is in person. Highlight on fleek. I wonder if I look crazy on camera, because I don't look crazy in person. Like, everything looks blended in person, and I don't want to look like a crazy psycho on camera. So I don't think I look that crazy anymore with that foundation, because the concealer has brightened my face. Now the foundation doesn't look as dark as it would have with the highlight. So now my face is brightened. Yay! So we have a highlight popping. So this next step is optional. Everybody doesn't do this. You don't have to do this, but I just got this in the mail today, and I love to do this to my face when I do it. So I am going to be baking. And for everybody who don't know, for everyone who doesn't know what baking is setting the concealer on your face. So I actually got my, I was saying, if I didn't say it already, most people skip this step. I just got this in the mail today. This is my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and setting powder is to just set the concealer where it is so that it doesn't, so that it stays, it doesn't crease. This powder specifically, I know it doesn't get flashback. I've heard great things about it. Some of my friends use it, and I'm excited. And like I was saying, this step is optional. You don't have to set your concealer all the time. I don't set my concealer all the time. I just want to try it because it's new, and I'm going to apply it with my damp beauty blender. I'm just gonna dip it in there over all the places where you put your concealer. It is so pretty. The color is gorgeous. I'm looking real yellow. I didn't even notice how yellow I was. But so I have a tip of advice for those of you who are new to makeup. If you are doing your makeup and you're doing it to go somewhere, please do not put your clothes on and then do your makeup. Especially if you're going to be wearing something white, because you're going to be so disappointed because you're never going to get to wear that shirt again. So while I am, it's all on my phone. So while I am setting, I'm going to be contouring, and I am using my e.l.f. contour brush, and I will be using my Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette, and all I'm going to be using out of it is the contour part, which I have pretty much used up. Since I got it, I've been so in love with it. I haven't used any other contouring things. I haven't used anything else to contour. It's been this, and I love it, and it's been working. So why switch up when something works for you? Like, I understand trying new stuff, but when something works, something works. So don't get rid of it. So if you don't know how to contour your face, if you don't know where you're supposed to put your line, the easiest thing for you to do is suck your lips in, and that line is where you're gonna contour. So, and I'm gonna show you the other line that's gonna tell you where to stop. So that is my contour line. So I'm gonna take it along that line. And how you know where to stop, I have a crease in my face where my chin goes up and diagonal like this. So right there where the tip of that brush is where I need to stop my contour, which is where it stopped. So I'm gonna take that, brush it on, and then I start, when I'm not setting my face, I'll drag it up and I drag it down so that it'll look like it just blends in with my face. So drag it up a little bit and drag it down, and try to take it to your hair so that it just doesn't look like you got a random line on your face and it's not even coming from your face. You want it to look natural. I will go do my forehead, and I don't really take it all the way in. I mostly do the out. So I'm gonna start here, and what this is for is, you, like, if you put too much concealer on your forehead and your forehead just looking too bright, you are making it, it's like you're bringing dimension back into your face. Without the contour, it's like okay, but with the contour, you're like snatched, like you have dimension back in your face, like you have cheekbones, like everything isn't just monotone. You look like you aren't fleshed out. So that's all this is for. And basically I'm just going around that contour on my forehead, not that contour, that setting powder and that concealer on my forehead. So even without the setting powder on my forehead, you're still gonna go around that concealer, and I like to use circular motions so that it'll blend out. And please don't ever bring that contour for your forehead all the way to your eyebrow. It don't need to be touching your eyebrow. Like, please don't. I'm just gonna take one of my little fluffy brushes and brush this setting powder off, which is called baking. I don't know if I said it or not. I'm just gonna brush it off, and whatever is left, I'm gonna blend it out so I don't be looking crazy. Flick, 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 flick. Oh, it's really nice. That is nice. I like this setting powder. It's like a no residue, like you really can't tell you had it on. It's just like your concealer is bam, stuck to your face. Another optional step is bringing out that contour that you made. So right under where you made your contour line, you're gonna take your setting powder and just swoop it. And like I said, this is optional too. Like, makeup in general is optional. Like, you don't have to have any of this. Like, sometimes we just real extra and we don't have to be. So we're gonna brush it off, and we're gonna see how that contour looks after you set that part of your face. I feel like it just brings it out. Like, you have it's all about contouring your face and creating dimension and shape into your face. It's all about shadows. Can you create a shadow? How good can you create a shadow? And that shadow is nice over there. Wait a second. That shadow real clean. The other side. I partially have the lines already in my face, so with the contour it's like bam, like it's deep in my face. So for my nose contour, I'm just going to be taking a fluffy eyeshadow brush. Like, I don't have a specific brush. Well, this is the specific brush that I use, but you don't have to use this. Use anything that works for you. But I'm going to go back into that True Complexion palette. I'm going to swirl my brush on there. And like I said, contouring is about shadows. So we are going to take the brush and we're going to go up. Can y'all see that bone right there, right up under your eyebrow going into your nose? We're going to take our contour with on the brush, and we're going to deepen that crease, and we're going to bring what's ever left on that brush down. Deepen that crease and bring what's ever left on that brush down. And it looks so much, see that side, then this side, that side, no shadow, then this side, shadow. It's like after you highlight and you set it, it's like you can see the contour so much better. It's like it shows up a lot better on your face. Deepen that crease, and what's ever left on the brush, bring it on down. Okay, now you have a contoured nose. So that is all the highlighting and contouring I will be doing today. I hope I didn't bore y'all. I know this was kind of like talked through, and I didn't mean for it to be like that. Later I'm gonna link all my products and brushes in the description box if y'all want to know the brushes as well. And just go out in the world and be on fleek, because now you know how to highlight and contour your face and set your powder. Okay, so anywho, thank y'all so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and follow. And so I came up, it's not a new tag, but if you follow my blog and if you read my post on my blog, you always saw my little tag at the bottom, and my tag is "There is no such thing as fear, only the absence of faith," which I will be telling y'all every video. Keep up with your faith. Love y'all. See you later.